First, though, this. A zoology graduate from Portsmouth is preparing to walk around the entire coast of mainland Britain. Nathaniel Severs is 23. He's going to cover 7,000 miles in 340 days in aid of the Stroke Association and the Mammal Society. And Nat joins me on the line now. Evening, fella.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't have picked a worse time to start, could you?
No, it's pretty bad at the moment.
What were you thinking? You know what January's usually like in Britain. If it's not this cold, it's at least wet and soggy.
Yeah, well, because it's going to take a year. I figured it would be best to get that out of the way now, and instead of getting even colder up in Scotland.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of that. But clearly, that's why you're doing the walk and I'm not. So, tell me a little bit about it. Where did the idea to do this come from?
I've thought about it with a friend in college before to do a gap year before uni.
Yeah.
But we never really did it, and the idea is always sort of stuck in my head. So now that I've got an opportunity to do it, I figured it was the best time to go for it, really.
Yeah, good on you. I mean, it's clearly an idea that's been brewing for 5 years.
Yeah.
Do you think you're prepared for how difficult it's going to be?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you a fit lad generally?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe before I went to university, but all those years have taken their toll on me.
I could be fitter, but I'm sure it'll come back to me. It'll be fine.
So, 7,000 miles, 340 days.
Yeah.
What's that, about 20 miles a day?
Yeah, hopefully. Averaging it out. Obviously, I'll probably do a bit less during the winter now, and then hopefully do a few more miles a day in the summer.
Yeah, and what are you taking with you? How equipped are you?
Quite a few things. I've been packing and repacking my bag today, trying to make everything fit. But I've got a tent and a stove and all sorts to cut down costs a bit, and just a few clothes and food and stuff.
That's interesting. So you're gonna camp most of the way round?
Yeah, I'm hoping to have people give me places to stay, people I know that are around the country, but a lot of the time I'm going to be camping, really.
What are you anticipating being the most difficult part of it?
I was thinking it'd be northwest Scotland, but with the weather we've got at the moment, it could just be this beginning bit, to be honest.
I meant in terms of, what do you think is going to be covering the distance, or the temperatures at night, or the loneliness? What do you think is going to be hard in that respect?
I don't know, really. It could get quite lonely, but I've got my phone and stuff with me, so I'll be able to contact people and speak to people, and people are coming to join me and stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. I guess it's just the physical hardship that could be quite a challenge at the time.
I hope you've got a wind-up charger with you and a lot of songs on your iPod.
I have. I've been sorting my iPod out today.
Walking soundtrack 1, walking soundtrack 2. All right, so it's to raise money for the Stroke Association and the Mammal Society. Any particular reason you chose those two charities? Well, let me ask you about the Stroke Association. Any kind of connection with that?
My granddad suffered a few strokes before he died, and also my dad's involved with Stroke Association slightly, so it just seemed like the logical way to go, really. And
presumably the Mammal Society because of the zoology degree.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to take a conservation charity as well, and it's one that focuses on British mammals and stuff.
So this is it. This is your year out, and then you come back, and then hopefully into the workforce, is it?
Yeah, hopefully, if I can get a job. Otherwise, I'll have to go back to uni or something. But
all right, well, we wish you the very best of luck. You're starting on Sunday, and if you'd like to follow Nat, you can have a look at his website, which is natsevs, sevs.wordpress.com, natsevs.wordpress.com, and sponsorship page at justgiving.com/natsbigwalk. Nat, I was about to say break a leg, but I don't think there could be a worse piece of... good luck, anyway. Nice to speak to you.
Thank you, Steve.
Nathaniel Severs there, zoology graduate from Portsmouth, who, in this cold weather, is going to be walking 7,000 miles around the coast of the UK. I say in this cold weather, presumably some of those miles aren't going to be cold, but you never know what the summer's got in store for us. Anyway, Anna, how are the South Roads looking?
Okay, well, still fairly hazardous in places.